Hello, dear Sagis, and welcome to your February 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Sagis, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope you're enjoying the good weather. Here it's really, really cold today. So you have to be full of layers today to protect yourself. So let's get started. Back to work, first week. Well, the first week, my dear Sagittarius, you have a masculine energy that is playing out for you here. This masculine energy can be you yourself, who is very loyal, protective, who's very generous and frank. Otherwise, it is going to be somebody, it can be a friend of yours, it can be an elder brother, it can be a colleague of yours, a masculine energy we are speaking about over here, my dear Sagittarius, who is helping you out in a situation. It can be that you're needing some kind of guidance, some kind of advice regarding a particular situation, my dear Sagittarius. And over here, I see that in the first week, you are going to be guided by a masculine energy. For Lady Sagittarius, it can be meeting someone who has these qualities of being protective or being courageous or being there and being a very good friend. So it can start off like that and it can end into something more potentially promising later on, my dear single Saggy ladies, okay? And otherwise, for Saggy men, it can be you yourself who is having these qualities and who is extending towards somebody with these qualities and you're impressing someone. This is what I see, my dear Saggy men, for you. And I also see for Sagittarius that in the first week, there are certain things regarding money matters also that you are going to be handling. These money matters are going to be things that are important to you right now regarding investments, regarding your salary, regarding your savings also. So some of you might be meeting the banker or a financial consultant also regarding how to invest. For some of you it will be that. For some of you, you might also venture into the stock markets also. For the first time, it will be for some of you. This is what I see in the first week. All in all, a very positive masculine energy week. This is what I see. All right. And it's a lucky week when it comes to finances, of how to deal with finances also. And it's also a good week to make that move in a relationship or to find that potentially these qualities what I told you about, to find somebody like that. This is what I see, or to get closer to someone like that. This is what I see also, my dear Sagittarius. And then we are going to the second week, and the second week, my dear Sagittarius, this is your energy. This energy is very, very busy energy. Some of you are planning long distance travels. Most probably you have already bought your tickets to fly to another country, or you are organizing a long distance travel. This is a very dynamic energy, my dear Sagittarius. This is what I see, the dynamic energy of travel, of movement, of getting things done. All right, in a short period of time, I see you can accomplish a lot of things. So my dear Sagittarius students, if you want to finish that syllabus soon, I would say the first 2 weeks are really good for you, especially the second week, because you will be able to accomplish a lot in a short period of time. So take that time. Stop wasting your time around here and there. Get to your studies and finish that syllabus off so that afterwards you are free to do what you want, okay? Get the first things done first, all right? Priority is the key word for you all, my dear Sagittarius, in the second week. Whatever is your priority, you have to accomplish it, because you can, if there is a lot of things on your desk and you want to complete them, then the second week is going to be a good week for that, because I see a lot of energy and there is a lot of movement also, and this lot of initiative. This is what I see, my dear Sagittarius, in the second week. And I also see when it comes to work, it's going to be a very fine week for work. If you want to get a lot of your job done, you are going to do it, and Sagittarius will be invited a lot, so distractions will be high also. So I would say strike a balance. Yes, you all work and no play, that doesn't work also. So you have to make a healthy, I would like to say, strike a healthy balance, my dear Sagittarius, in the second week between what is the priority and what we can put on the back burner. All right, my dear Sagittarius, regarding your health matters also, things are going fine, except for those who have some dental problems, or who can have when I speak of dental problems, I start feeling somehow in my teeth also. It's strange, isn't it, when we speak about so sorry, with due respects to all the dentists. So in the second week, those people who had some complications since long and an intervention planned since long, it will go very fine in the second week. There are chances that you undergo the scalpel for some of you who have been planning it since very long. I don't see anything sudden, all right, so don't get worried about that. And you will do well, and you will recover fast also. This is what I see. So health wise also, it looks like a wonderful energy week for you all, just that you need to sleep on time. Don't take more than you can chew, okay? Otherwise you will have indigestion, not just in the plate but on your desk, in your life also, my dear Sagittarius. And then we go to the third week, and the third week is a beautiful masculine energy again. This person's energy, this masculine energy, is that of a single person. This can be a widower, a newly separated person, it can be a divorcee, nouveau divorcee, a newly divorced man also. I also see it can be your ex-partner, masculine energy, okay? It can be a person who has come into your surrounding, a new neighbor or a new colleague, or just somebody in your surrounding who lives just nearby, somebody new who enters into your place, all right, your place, the natural habitat, I would like to say. So the person comes in there, and this person is someone who is very wise, and I would say a very good decision maker, knows how to take quick and good decisions. Well, this is quite a combination, isn't it? Taking good decisions quickly. Yeah, it's very rare. I like that quality actually, because many of us spend too much time thinking, and decision making suffers, right? And we lose a lot of time. So quick decision maker, but a good decision maker, quick and good decision maker. This person is having this kind of an energy. This is what I see. And it can be your new boss also, or it can be you yourself, my dear Sagittarius, who is leading a team of people, who is leading a project, who is leading in the classroom, a team of classmates also. So I see a masculine energy over here that is playing up for you, and this kind of a person is here to help you. I would say they would give you a new perspective, I would say, about certain a certain situation in your life. This is what I see. And I also see that this person is powerful and is very sincere also. So a lot of good things in this person, Saggy ladies, single ladies. So yes, there's a lot to look forward for Saggy ladies, because this person can be someone who is a perfect match for you also, if you're looking for these qualities in that person. And I also see this person can be somebody in influence and has authority. So a lot of good qualities again. Yes, so this is what I see. Otherwise it is going to be you, my dear Sagittarius, who are possessing these kind of qualities, the Saggy men, and who are helping people out with all these traits. All in all, the third week is also going to be real work week. Second and third week, I see you really busy. my dear Sagittarius. So the third week is going to be pretty busy for you when it comes to work. Getting things done is one thing over here. Really, the second and third week is the energy where you have to get things done, and then you can sit back and relax. All right, my dear Sagittarius. And yes, for Saggy students, it can also be a new teacher or a professor, and a wonderful teacher. This is what I would say. So lucky you. Yes. So, and then we are going to the last week, and I see in the last week over here is that, my dear Saggies, you are in a conflict with yourself. It's easy to get sorted out when the conflict is outside you, right, with somebody. But then when the conflict is inside, this is really, really difficult to sort it out. But then the key is meditation, okay? Because here I see there is a lot of conflict inside of you and also outside of you. You can be provoked. There can be a kind of an argument with a near and dear one or a colleague or someone really, out of the blue tries to provoke you also. There are sometimes some people, especially when you are driving, so be very careful there. Sagittarius students, you too don't get provoked by a classmate who will try to just push you in the corner and then you want to give it back to them. So don't do that. Stay in your, I would say, stay in your dignity, okay? Don't lose it, because if somebody behaves cheap, we are not supposed to behave cheaply also, because what is happening is that you are losing your position and coming down to their level. What's the need to do that? Stay at your level, let them be over there, and you just look down upon them when they are looking up to you, my dear Sagittarius. So in the last week, just be careful. The energy is that of conflict, quarrels, and in a conflict also ambiguity. I see the energy of some kind of fights. I also see there's a lot of administrative things to be handled in the last week. Most probably this can be related to papers. It can be a transfer for you, some of you job transfer, some of you is the immigration office, some of you it is the travel agent is asking you for papers and you're running short of time. So all these kind of last minute things are arriving at this point of time, my dear Sagittarius, and they are taking a bit of your energy also. So there, the first thing that you have to take care of is yourself, because you need to be calm inside of you to deal with all these things. And if you're not calm inside of you, then you are going to blast everybody around you, and that is not required, because that energy is so precious and so important, my dear Sagittarius, is that it's very easy to give it out, right? The energy. But when you maintain that energy inside of you, and use it where it is really required, it can produce really wonderful results. So try to tame your conflicting energies or outburst energies or frustration energies. Try to tame them and try to befriend them and make them constructive and work for you in a constructive way, my dear Sagittarius, in the last week. In the last week also you can fall out with a loved one also, a close friend, a beloved, a girlfriend, boyfriend, your partner or a colleague also. There can be strong difference of opinions and it can rise from one of you and it can start flaring up also. So don't give air to this fire, otherwise it will consume a good relationship. Instead, try to just pour some water. Get your Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer friends to pour some water upon it and be cool. Yes, my dear Sagittarius. So here you are for this month. All in all, a good energy month, except for the last week. And I feel you'll deal with it with dignity and your Saggy sense of humor. So thank you very much for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.